I think right now that Pelicans team learned something at that particular time, and I think Zion learned something as well. What's your
Absolutely,
thoughts?
absolutely, Cal. It was definitely a learning lesson, and I think most people thought that this was going to be the Pelicans team that they saw coming into, the team that they saw during the in-season tournament games previously prior to
Yeah,
that semifinal game. And
right.
so it was a learning lesson for them. And more so than anything, how many times have we heard Zion specifically in the offseason say that he wanted to be better? He wanted to be able to train himself
Right.
like some of the greats like the LeBron James, and someone who is, again, almost 39 years old, still defeating father time, and does not seem that is coming anytime soon.
I need
And
to know what he's doing, Don.
me too, because when I get to be 38 and 39 years old, I want to be just as good as this guy. Maybe not on the basketball court, but be able to run around some kids or something like that when I have some. But more
Well,
than
shoot, I'm
anything,
pushing 59s. I want to know what he's doing.
exactly,
So
because the guy, I mean, what he's doing is unheard of.
it's incredible.
It's commendable. It's unheard of. All the other words that you could use to describe it, but more than anything, if I'm Zion, I need to take a look in the mirror and say, if this is the player that I want to be like, if I want to be like the greats, like the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryants, the Michael Jordans, the Magic Johnsons, the list goes on. I have to do the small things, and that's what you kind of alluded to. What Shaq was saying after the game, up when he went up against Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, you Shaq, he even mentioned this. You averaged 20 points, 10 rebounds. Okay, cool, But to be great, to be dominant, you have to do the small things. And what we do know is the small things aren't used and they aren't built when the season starts. Those
Yeah,
things are built before the season starts. Those are the things that no one sees you doing that you're willing to put in the work to do. And you set the example for the rest of your teammates. And so most of us thought that this was going to be the time, this was going to be that coming out party for the Pelicans to show that they could compete and potentially beat some of the top tier contending teams in the Western Conference. And as you know, after looking at their game, it just kind of showed like, nah, they're not ready yet.